this is SoAp and
Spyzy.
playing Rift today, and we're gonna go through the character creation, races, and two different factions, and pretty much the basic outline of the beginning of the game. So there's two different factions, the Guardians and the Defiants, and yeah, the Defiants are like the evil ones, and the Guardians are the good people. So I'm gonna go with a Guardian. There's three different races. The Maphosians, which have a racial ability as well as the other races, and it's the motivational roar, which increases the movement speed. We have the High Elves, which has their angelic flight, which is a leap ability, and the Dwarves, which can fall twice the distance than other races. So I'm gonna go with Maphosian here. So there are four different main classes. The Warrior, which is a typical warrior class, plate mail and yeah, excel in melee combat. We have a Mage, which is a caster class and wears cloth. The Rogue, which uses leather armor. Yeah, and they can be hunters and stuff. And the Clerics are more like the healing class. But for each of these classes there are different specs or souls. And we're only going to go through the warriors today. So here's the character creation. We'll start off with the face. Start off with a face shape. So you can make it fat and ugly, or skinny and ugly. Yeah, so it's pretty basic. It's not like WoW where you just pick how your face looks. It's much more customizable. You can choose your features. So we're just gonna go with that. And the color of your eyes, blue, green, brown. Also the scale of your eyes. So it's big, small, pretty basic. Also the rotation. You can look retarded or retarded. And also the eyebrows. Different types of eyebrows. So you can have the thick ones or thin ones. You can make them look angry or sad or happy or retarded. Also the nose size. So we're gonna go with a big fat nose. And the mouth size, which doesn't make a lot of difference, except that it's ugly either way. Also the hair color, you have a base color, which is this, and there's a highlight color as well. So we're gonna go with purple. All purple. And yeah, you can change your hairstyle as well. You can have a ponytail or whatever. So these are the different types of hair you can have. And you have something called markings, which is pretty much face paint. Just kind of cool. You can also change the color of this as you please. So we're gonna go with purple because it's epic. And you have facial hair, which pretty much says itself. It's facial hair. So we're gonna go with a little beard, mustache. As we all know, all great men has had mustaches, so you can change the skin color as well. And what's your name? So we're just gonna go with so. It's already in use. Just gonna go with random. So yeah, that sounds good. So here we are. Yeah, this is a DPS meter of some sorts. Yeah. So this is the basic interface, but you can actually customize it a lot, and you don't need any add-ons. And so you can move everything around as you please. So you can put it up here or whatever. move your mini-map, and yeah, you can pretty much move anything you want. We're just gonna go with a basic one. Here's that. Yeah. And if you go into settings and interface, the action bars, you can change how many action bars you want. So you can have lots of them, or just the main one. You can have up to 7 action bars. Yeah. So we're just gonna go with one. And you can have side action bars as well. Show up over there. And you can of course bind these, as in most MMORPGs. So we're just gonna go ahead with the first quest here, which is pretty much to choose your soul. Yeah, and you have to accept it first and go talk to a guy downstairs. But the warrior, you have a Beastmaster, which is sort of like a hunter, I guess. You have a pet pretty much. The basic paladin, a reaver. We're not gonna go through all of them in depth. These are all the basic souls you can choose, and for each soul you will get a different sort of talent tree which you can spec in, which we're gonna show you in a second here. So you turn it in here, and yeah, you choose what soul you want, and it says defensive soul or offensive soul, and you also get a weapon of choice. So I'm gonna go with yeah, just champion.
The ascended are the hope of Talara.
So now I've gained a soul, but I can't spec yet.
To redeem Talara.
So now I need to kill these mobs over here. So this is just the basic quest, you know, that all MMORPGs have. It easy. Just kill everything you see pretty much. So we also have a charge, which is pretty cool. Also some attacks like power strike here, which is a basic champion attack. You gain a attack point, which if you've played WoW, you know, you'll recognize it as a holy power or something like that. But it pretty much gives you swords. I'll show you in combat now. So as you can see, the swords show up over here, and you can use this special attack, and which does more damage for each attack point you have. So let's just go through this quest so I can show you the talent trees. I'm just gonna go through this first. So this is the talent trees, if you want to call it that. You have soul points, which you spend. Eventually you'll have 3 different branches or soul tree. So this is the basic spec that you can choose, which does different things, as in all talents you get in different games. So I'm just gonna go with this. Which is cool about this game is that for each talent point that you use in each tree, you get a special attack. So now I've spent 2 points in champion, so I get this attack in, as a bonus. So what's cool about it is that when you have all 3, you can customize it so much. You can it's just beyond your imagination. It's not like in World of Warcraft where you choose your talents and then you're pretty much stuck with it. But here you can customize it, and you can customize your character so much that it's so much more fun. Also, one thing that's very cool about this game is that it kicks you into the battle directly, and the game is pretty much about closing rifts and stuff, which you get to do directly, and yeah. Yeah.